Oh boy, I legitimately nearly forgot to do the whole sending messages out on social media about the stream. Damn. And then I just kind of like did it quickly. I probably fucked up somewhere. Anyway, hi, this is Malak and welcome to the 20th of this new session. It was a fresh start, as per the title suggests, 20 sessions ago, which, based on a couple of missed streams, that's like nearly half a year. RimWorld! RimWorld. Yes, RimWorld. It is the Sunday Night Live stream. We've got a little raid here, which is going to be interesting, to say that they're going to try and mortar us to death, which this random housewife is making a scarf. I mean, how good are you, random housewife, at crafting? I mean, you're 6, you got a bit of a passion for it. Okay, I'll let you off. How was your child? Well, I think your child is probably bloody fine. They're just chatting on the radio to random strangers. It's basically unsupervised internet access. This is not necessarily a good thing. Oh god, my teapot got stuck on the heated thingy. I need to probably check. I may have to clean that at some point. Just gonna add some cream to my tea. There we go. Oh, no, it's going elsewhere. That's a good start. Let's wipe this one. Freya's gonna love so she's gonna be like jumping on my desk in a bit, and she's gonna be like, "Oh, what's that smell?" And there'll be this like essence of cream just slightly around, and she's just gonna go mad and start licking things at random. Anyway, aside from licking things at random, let's try this tea. I mean, that is pretty good. A little heavy on the cream just then, but either way. Now, I need someone who can very quickly dig out some walls. Because these guys are setting up like a siege thing. What the hell are all these things? Just random ammo and stuff to build things with. Okay. Like a parental lock thing. Yeah, I agree. Oh, the scarf has been made. Let's see what this random stranger's scarf is like. It is a normal quality Devil Strand scarf. Seems reasonable. So these guys are going to be building their little fortification. We're going to mortar them back. Possibly back into the Stone Age. But in the meantime, I'm going to be digging away at all of these walls. Just to give like an angle to this turret. What is bleeping? Wow, to start a fight with this random dude. Now is not the time. Oh god, if they beat each other senseless while we're actually being raided, this is going to be really unfortunate. And Jackson's about to snap. Mostly because of just probably, yeah, pain. Just pain from infection. This is all perfectly good. We've got our 2 main melee people out of action. Oh no, Necromancer's also melee. This is fine. This is fine. How are they getting on? Okay, let's man the mortars. How do I man the mortars again? I don't know. I just think just I right click on people. I'm guessing pew pew skills are good for such things. All your animals blow up. Well, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'm assuming it is thingy. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're gonna mortar the crap out of these fuckers. These savages. Let's just say that anything. Incendiary, high explosives, summon the flesh beasts. That would be hilarious as well, Wild Magic. Oh! Yeah, exactly, Chosen. I renamed the title. We could summon flesh beasts. We've never done it before. I don't know how long it takes, but we have got the ritual circle. Create a psychic pulse which will draw flesh beasts to dig upwards and emerge near your enemies. Yeah, let's draw the... Yeah. Yeah. Invoker. I need an invoker. I don't know who is going to be a good invoker. Psychic sensitivity. Okay. Well, I think isn't wild magic basically... Yeah. So wild magic is 18. I think wild magic is the best person to invoke. Chosen can definitely help. In fact, let's get everybody that we can, reasonably speaking, helping with this. I don't really like the fact that we have a relatively low quality. Fuck it, let's do this. We shall draw forth the flesh beasts. We're not going to have people going off there. I think we're going to put restrictions so that people stay inside. What were these? Just unrestricted 2. Well, now it's inside. You didn't set up the decorations. Yeah, fair enough. Well, we're going to do it anyway. Well, then that will be funny. Hang on. Wild magic. You are... You're gathering the offering. Wouter, I need you in place to help in case flesh beasts suddenly appear. We're going to do this. Jackson, I know that you're in pain and you're in a bad mood, but you're going to be helping. Come on, Wild Magic, get the offerings. How fast is this thing, I wonder? Oh god. I mean, that's not terribly slow. Wild Magic chuckled erratically about the cryptic language of pain. Although we've lit some candles, that's good. Oh, there's the first of the mortars. Little fucks. That was quick. Halfway. I'm glad the other one's taken a long time to build. Fucks. I hope they die a horrible death. Yeah, the smelter took a hit. The chair got destroyed. I think we lost some shelving. Thankfully, the unfinished Jade Granta sculpture is fine. Would have been very annoyed if that got destroyed. But basically, this should finish before they launch again. Although there's a random shot at one of our poor little buddies. We could send the Boom Rat team. Team Boom Rat. I mean, to be fair, Team Boom Rat, it's a bit late now. I mean, there's... Days has gone into a Jackson. No, well, I mean, technically the Days has gone into Jackson, I suppose. Wild Magic raved erratically about the tyranny of time, raved about the harsh light of despair, and babbled about dream's deceptive truth. Muffalo may very well be too close. This is true. But that we can't force them to move like we can boom rats. Come on. Come on, shambly fucks. Flesh beasts, whatever. What are we looking at? So close. Come on, succeed, please. I beg you. We've got a lot of people here. Okay. So it activated. Okay. Finish performing the draw flesh beast ritual. They are emerging from the ground. Yes, okay, so it worked. So what I'm going to do, before I unpause the game, we're going to... God, everyone's like doing... Look at the weird effects. Okay. I want everyone to draft and move into position here, because we're still going to need you guys, but we are going to watch the chaos ensue. I hope that it is chaos. I can hear the rumbling. Oh, there we go. There's a hole with a flesh beast. Oh, even more flesh beasts. Yay! I like how the fact that it smashed the mortars as well, and now we have some reinforced barrels and shit. Okay, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. So basically, it's completely messed up their thing. Okay, that was Molotovs thrown by that guy. Not the cleverest of things. Okay, well, I think they might be going off to try and hurt us and our pets now. I mean, the flesh beasts distracted them nicely. I can't say that they were super effective. Oh, fuckers. Okay. Well, I think we're going to move forward. Yeah, they best fucking flee. Yeah, try not to kill Fluff. Yeah, that's why I moved off all the way over to the left-hand side, just so that the turrets didn't get much of a view of us. How is Fluff doing? Fluff is bleeding, but is in no serious... Oh my god. I didn't realize that this already... I like to think that the Muffalos are pretty stupid, right? But this one's literally got a gunshot injury to the brain. I don't even. So, Tally, Squem, and Squash died horribly. I'm gonna, well, they're fleeing. We don't need melee people. Wouter's injured. Paddy's normally miserable. In fact, actually, shall we just... Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Fleeing fire, Wouter. Yeah, that's fair, actually. Major break risk. God, everyone's miserable. Why is everyone so miserable? Because they're really hungry and stuff? I mean, we've got food. We've literally got food. Our bear's just gonna chow down on this guy from the looks of it. Yeah, I'm gonna. That's why I'm paused. I'm just seeing what we need to do. I actually don't know. I mean, certainly doesn't look that way. They're just really hungry for some reason. Like, everyone is super hungry, and I don't really know why. I mean, obviously, because they haven't eaten. But yeah, let's get the barrels. And ideally, the shells, because they're also valuable. Apparently, there's a mortar here as well, which they didn't... Which basically, the pit just kind of... Yeah. What I'm going to do is... Who's the least miserable and a melee person? Yep. Bear's chowing down on that guy. Oh boy. Okay. Quickly just... Little horn. Get in there. Where's the other guy? No clickies. Here we go. Anything else that's of any use? I can't get Chosen to do anything now. Chosen is like locked into doing whatever it is that they're doing. I can't get them to pick the those up. Okay, well, you're useless. Too heavy. I mean, yeah, survival meals are okay, I guess. Just leave them. The steel mortar is just kind of like, we can build another mortar, and it's raining, so it may very well survive. We've salvaged a bunch of stuff. Everyone seems to be hungry. I'm so confused. Yeah, the mortar is definitely an option. But we might still be set on the survival meals. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, yeah. These two. We could capture this guy. Though they are going to die in 5 hours. Fluff is just sleeping with a bleeding injury. Ah, Necro. Yeah. Necro. Okay. Always a thorn in our side, huh? Just a light beating. Some burns. Immunity on Jackson. That's good. We could actually, assuming that, you know, they don't bleed out. There they're not. They just got some bruises. Oh, I like how the guy that beat him up is now bandaging him. It's kind of like, huh, okay. I mean, I guess that's polite. Feels bad, maybe. I'm not that bothered, honestly. I didn't use those exact words, though, did I? That you can't put quotes around all of that and say that that's what I said, because I didn't say that. You're elaborating for context. Disgraceful. Yes, we can. I think we're gonna wait for everyone to have a sleep and then have some food and, you know, let moods settle, I think. But yes, definitely join with your late husband's wood. Definitely sounds like a plan. So the flesh beasts definitely fucked up their little plan, for want of a better way of describing it. We should probably fill this in at some point. Oh, there's Parker. No immediate danger. What are they fleeing from? And also, how did they get out? Oh! They got out that way and have kind of gone all the way around. God damn it. Yeah, they've ran all the way round the map. Fuck. Well, I'm going to have to wake someone up to rope them, because otherwise they're going to wander off. They're all just going to wander off. Wouter's kind of injured, but... you're not too badly injured. Rope Dollface. And Paddy. You need to rope Parker. What do you mean, no enclosed? Well, how did the... Okay, Paddy. Work on that wooden fence. But yes, once we seal this off, hopefully it'll work out okay. Taking Fluff to bed. Excuse you? We have some visitors. A little group of hopefully paying customers. This one, yeah, he's still alive somehow. Not in a few seconds, he's not. Womp womp. In you come, you little shits. Actually, fill in the burrow and then haul the mortar. No point in leaving a big hole to the under earth or whatever the fuck it is to, you know what I mean? Let's fill it in at least. Don't know how we fill in such a large hole so quickly, but I'm not going to complain. There we go. I've got quite a bit of the stuff now. Job done. And now we need to build these fences again. But at least these calves are kind of wandering back in. Chosen is researching. What are you actually researching now? Yeah, you can research the cube in a bit. Okay. People are so miserable. Little Horn, you've got plenty of sleep. Fair of Ethics. What the hell is a Fair of Ethics? Just basically socializing. Okay. I assume so, yeah, we got days. Okay, so that, in theory, means that the Muffalos are all kind of secure. Parker's a little bit bleedy, but in no immediate danger. Fluff is being medicated. There we go. Can't believe they've got severe brain damage. Probably from friendly fire. Wouter. Damn it, Wouter. You shot Fluff in the brain and gave them permanent brain damage. Lol. Ah, it's a Muffalo. We don't much care. Oh, Necro's researching the cube. Oh, what is this guy's problem? He's either the causes a fight or... But poor Fluff. Poor Fluff. So we can now make concealed defenses, which is going to be an interesting thing I can experiment with, because I don't really know exactly how they function, but they sound like they function really cool. Like, perfect, like, replacement to what we've got. But yes, you can join the tree. I was just hoping to get everyone in a better mood. I mean, we've got some seriously problematic moods right now. Jackson's still in a wandering around crazy person. Yeah, we've got a lot of people in bad moods. What have we even got? We've got... They're like bigger than normal shells? There are 2 different incendiary shells. Ah, it's because it's just the one thing on one half of the shelf, I suppose. Whereas the other 2 are sharing a... But yeah, I kind of want to throw a party. I feel like someone's been completely rendered unconscious, though, so... Little Horn insulted Kuba's aunt's sense of responsibility. This drove Kubler into a rage and began a fight. Yeah, that bionic arm probably worked quite well. Yeah, they just got beaten unconscious. It's actually kind of hilarious. Come on, Little Horn, you can't just beat someone and then not carry them somewhere into safety. Oh, Pagey's going off to tend to Parker. Parker. But yes, replacing the brain-dead Muffalo, or buttering them for meat, and replacing them with one of the young guns is probably for the best. Because as much as they don't really need their brains as much, that massive reduction in consciousness from the brain damage is going to reduce their movement, everything. So, yeah, they're going to be very useless. A computer brain. I don't think they have animal bionics. I don't think any of the mods that I have animal bionics. Which is a shame, I suppose. But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. What are you up and about for, Jackson? Oh yeah, you're just wandering psychotically as per usual. We could beat you unconscious to snap you out of it, but I feel like that might not actually... Oh, but you are going to go and eat. Well, that's good, because you are close to... You're just having some gourmet soup. Hopefully that will actually improve your mood. Because I can't do anything to you. Boom! Look at that! Immediate mood buff. Don't feel well. Wandering through the forbidden doorway. But now you're actually getting into bed. I mean, there's an awful lot of horrible options here. Let's give them some ambrosia. And some psychite. Let's OD the shit out of them. Still, we need to now, we need a lot of cloth for the carpet, because I think this room sucks, and that's why they don't like, they don't like it at the moment. Yeah, because I think we need cloth for the carpet, and we may struggle. Here we go, red hex carpet. I mean, we're as wealthy as we are, if you know what I mean. Like wealth is not specifically to do with silver. We'd have to just, I don't know, launch stuff away. Like, a lot of our wealth is in... I mean, the wealth is evenly in buildings and items. Creatures less so. But wealth is calculated by adding up everything we've got. It's not just like silver or something. So we're in a kind of not a pickle, but what was here that got completely annihilated? Or did I move something from there? I think there was probably there was a tail adventure originally, but then we got rid. No, this whole room is indoors. They're both indoors, so the roof is still there. Yeah, we could get rid of a bunch of the hides. Just give them to someone. Like the muffalo wool. We have a lot of muffalo wool, let's be honest. Oh, Paddy is extracting blood. And then not hauling. They really, really should prioritize hauling the thing that they extract. Yes, research. You are right. So, we researched concealed defenses. What should we research next? It's been a while, so it really depends on all kinds of marine armor. We've got straight in there monuments. Okay. Marine armor. And you're saying monuments. Yeah, monuments. Monuments. Wallpaper. Is that on this screen as well? Oh yeah, wallpapers. I mean, that could be fun. Yeah, that could be fun. Wallpapers. One more thing. Let's have a little look at Vanilla X. Oh, this is Vanilla Expanded. What's the main one? The marine armor, obviously, we've got gun links, but they replace helmets. Crysleep caskets could actually be fun to have some that are close to us. Yeah, of course we can. So we got the advanced bionics. We got blast doors, which is cool, I guess. Electrolysis. We've got a lot of weird things. An ambulation. It allows you to fabricate, mix, and produce advanced medicines rather than relying on natural, less effective herbal substitutes. Ambulation pod. What's a reambulation? Pod is designed for severely injured patients by injecting biodiscardable reconstructive nanomachines into the bloodstream. This table will fix most wounds over time, but some wounds still require a doctor. So reambulation pods are kind of like automated medical devices, I guess. They're like really high-tech medical beds. That's kind of cool. And a guest reambulation pod, which I'm assuming then is, yeah, from hospitality, I guess. Pharmaceuticals. We shall have a pharmaceuticals. There we go. No, I doubt it, Delta. I doubt they'll work quite that way. Let's throw a bit of a party. Oh, we shouldn't unpause when voting's in progress. Although we've got so many things we haven't even encountered yet. It's kind of horrifying. And these two things, that looks like a kind of, I don't even know. That looks like a planet. That looks like Neptune. It's got like, it's an orb with rings around it. That looks like blood rain or something. That I don't know. It's like a sad person looking down. They look like just various kinds of monoliths. A sphere. Could be anything. A fuzzy sphere. I mean, that's some kind of weird flesh beast. I don't know what the fuck that is. An advanced sight stealer? That I don't know. Spiky back thing. That's just all spikes. Is that like a lesser version of that? And that's a lesser version of that? And that looks like a kind of bear type creature or like a big hound. Because obviously they've got no legs. So it looks like the face is on the right and it's kind of like got a big fluffy mane back type thing, you know? That looks like someone with a weird, boring hairstyle, like a silhouette of someone looking toward you. Their hair just goes down. It's been cut at the same length, like a boring person head. I don't know. How are your votes going? Oh my goodness. Looks like the marine armor is getting some votes, so it looks like that might well be the thing that we go for. I'm gonna have a more sip of my tea. It's a Rorschach test, yeah, kinda. I feel like within the context of the game, though, it's understandable to assume that they're horrible, nightmarish things. These silhouettes. I don't think that's, you know, representative of of like my mindset at the moment. Oh yeah. Right, well, it looks like marine armorers win. Cool. That makes it a nice, easy one. Right, I want to start a party. I want everyone to have a party, because party is a good thing. It already did it, Wild Magic. Oh yeah. Well, I feel like Necromancer shouldn't be the speaker. I think only an ethicist. Atheist. What? But Paddy is the leader. What? What is going on? Like, I feel like... Moral gun. What the fuck is a moral gun? And why is suddenly now the leader present? But when I put... Oh! That's not our thing. I nearly did a celebration that's for the other... Yes, why Necromancer's the only one who can be there, because it's one of theirs things. It's not our techie things. It's like a party, but yeah, it's not gonna be a good one. Yeah, we need to have a leader speech then. Hopefully we can have a good boost. Jackson kind of needs the boost, but Jackson's like in a state, in a psychotic wandering state, so we're gonna wait for Jackson to snap out of it, even though they're now unconscious and healing. We're gonna wait for them to stop being in a mood, and then we're gonna have a speech. Pagey got better at plants. Good. Okay. We're just gonna have to kind of wait a bit, I suppose. Come on, Jackson, snap out of it so you can benefit from the party. Or whatever it is that we're about to do. I mean, what would that even do? Like, if you're a psychiatrist, like, if you... Like, they're gonna know, because they're, you know, they know what they're doing. Whether or not you're being psychotic or not. Or just, like, making it up. But, yeah. You could just imagine completely losing it and being obsessed with RimWorld so much that everything you see is connected to RimWorld. I believe we've now got 4 reinforced barrels. Oh, damn. In fact, actually, we've got now a mortar, which we might as well install. Next to all the other mortars. Huzzah! And then we'll have 3 mortars for the next time someone tries to fuck with us. Or we just summon more flesh beasts. That was our first ritual. And it worked. Like, it didn't not work. 140 carpet like that. What did we have with this carpet? White. We had white hex carpet. And then we've got fine limestone down the middle. for now, I'm then going to put concrete down here. It's not pretty, but it's quick. And it doesn't really cost us anything that we can't afford to lose. And then it just makes that room so it's not a filthy, dirty room. Yeah, we're just going to have to, like, load up some valuables. But the thing is, I don't think wool is especially valuable. Like, can we, determine all of the things that are valuable? Like, there is actually an item list that you can do somewhere, isn't there? There is actually an item list. And I'm trying to think for the life of me where that option is. Hey, Necro. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but spending the money just turns it into something else. Like, I bet sterile tiles are worth quite a bit. The money, spending the money, is probably not, like, using the silver to make items. It's like using the silver to make a statue or something. You're adding value to it. You're not actually destroying value. So it's not really like, that's not really going to reduce the value of the colony. It's just an inevitability of having a successful colony is that it gets more valuable. It gets more wealthy. Yeah, true, but it's not like, my point still stands that it's not destroying the value. It's not destroying wealth. It's changing the wealth into something else, which, you know, could feasibly be worth more and is not going to be worth nothing. So it's not, like, super effective at achieving what we want. Sending stuff away in the pods, just giving away some stuff, that would work. You did miss the flesh beasts, I'm afraid. We had the raid, and the flesh beasts took out a couple of them, and wounded a few more, but they didn't live very long. What I kind of want, though, is to actually put weird-ass ritual stuff, candles and shit. Because I think there are things like that that you can actually do, can't you? Yeah, isn't there actually a wild magic? We really could do that sculpture done. I think people are upset. Yeah, because there's requirements. Yes, Paige, we can. I just want to get some other bits done. Here we go. Room requirements all floored. So I am correct in my assumption that, yeah, the lack of flooring is a problem. And that's going to improve people's moods. Yeah, it's just because of the floor's a mess. That's why people are getting a negative buff from the altar being, well, disrespected, apparently. Oh, get some steel from there. That's thinking, yeah, that's thinking with your brain. Yeah, look at that. Fuck yes. Okay, concrete floor's not ideal, but it is better than nothing. Okay, what time is it now? It's 4 in the morning. Let's wait a little bit. Is our crazy friend Jackson out of his mood yet? Yep, you're out your mood. Chosen. I know you're researching right now, but I would love it if you would work on the room, please. I just need as many people to finish this room as possible. Then we can do like a make everyone happy ritual. And then hopefully it'll give buffs because it's a nice room, basically. Who else can do construction? I mean, Wild Magic can do construction, but they're sleeping. What's their sleepiness like? What's these people food like? That's okay. Chosen is actually really happy. Cube joy. My wonderful cube. My precious cube. I love it. It's so beautiful. My sculpture. My beautiful sculpture. Yeah, that's not at all concerning. Studying Revenant. It is not a high priority. Wild Magic. You can also build. Yeah, you get some cloth. And then we can do... If we do 2 back-to-back ceremonies, that may actually cheer people up as well, in fairness. But they're beautiful. The cubes are beautiful. Oh yeah, you're gonna get steel. Spheres like a... Do you like to ponder your orbs? I assume you love to ponder your orb. Globes. So you're not a flat earther then? Where has Paddy gone to get this cloth? Another colony? There we go. And then it's done. Balls. Ball is again something similar, I guess. God, this really does work well with cream. They were not kidding when they recommended cream. Oh, look at this. This room is actually almost getting rid of the disrespected -4. There we go, that -4's gone. Okay, Pagey, we're gonna join you with this tree. Begin the tree ritual. Immediately picks Paigey. Begin the ritual. I like how it still does the tech thing. And then we're immediately going to join off by one with the other tree. Can you actually... I mean, obviously it's not giving us any options right now, but I was just curious. Join Paigey with her husband's dead wood. Dead husband's wood? Whatever. It's raining. It's not the best thing. Huzzah! No, don't chop the fucking thing down. No, not Paigey. Off by one. What? Only adults can connect to trees. Womp womp. We're gonna have to pick somebody else to join to that tree. Off by one's vandalizing the path. Paigey again. We could have just double... Oh, these things are immediately going into defensive mode. Yeah, they were basically bark skin immediately. Why the hell not, I guess. Hang on, bark skin. Is that the one that produces wood? Oh no, they're just tanks. Damage absorber. Okay. I don't feel like Paigey should get double, whatever it is. I feel like someone else should have the opportunity. I don't know who. It's someone. I mean, they would be useful to haulers, to be fair. The thing is, they take a while to change. Paigey is a ranged combatant. That may actually be worth doing it, to be honest. Use them as haulers. Well, we are going to do leader speech. Paddy is our leader. We're all going to get a nice buff, I hope. Leader speech time! And this should get everyone happier again. One hopes that the... it's a bit concretey down here, but it's a nice enough little space to have a speech. Paddy? Like, everyone's listening to your speech without you. A speech. Well, I'm gonna have to just read out what Paddy says. Paddy speaks about how to be fondled? A frond? Like the leaf of a fern? Paddy explains sticking together as a group. Okay, I mean, that's good, I guess. And Paddy offers thoughts about how to be more like wombats. It's an odd thing to have a speech about, but offered thoughts about how all are uncles and sons. Offered thoughts on the symbolism of the wing and the boulder. This is getting weird. Describe the terrible usefulness of the colony's enemies. As in, for butchering or something? Oh, hang on. Something about, here we go. Talked about how life is like dice. Okay. Encouraging and well delivered. Huzzah! I like the part about wombats. Yeah, that was insightful, and it spoke to the heart, you know? It spoke true to the heart. I think we can all relate to wombats. Ultimately. It's like how it looks like the turret's watching over the guest quarters. You will enjoy your stay! It guns them down for not enjoying their stay. Probably, Necro. You sounds about right. Someone randomly got offended. What is wrong with this housewife? What is wrong with them? Okay. Staggeringly ugly. A bit of a wimp. And basically, pain is virtue, apparently. Just basically a sucker for punishment. That is a good question. 3.3 days. .3 days. It's all good. There we go. We want component manufacture back on now that we've got steel. Because now we've got this safe area for steel thingying. Steel thingying! Nice one, Mark. I'm going to put a heater in here. And then I'm going to put some vents in the walls. So that the heat can transfer through. Because otherwise, it's kind of just, yeah. Well, age reversal basically means that we are gotten to the point where people are starting to get old, and they're like, I'm so old, I demand to be have my age reversed in a biosculptor pod. Oh, I'm so unhappy that I'm so old. Is basically the way it works. I mean, Gillen's 34. To be unhappy, that they haven't got a, yeah, it's yeah. Although, age reversal may be demanded, but it doesn't look like they're particularly bothered by it. It's getting to the point where they're old, so they will start to want it. Okay. Colony is starting to settle back. Wild Magic's still not particularly happy. You're all supercharged and all of that. We need the undivided statue. Well, that's because you're digging a deep drill when you should be sculpting. We need to focus on this big sculpture. Yeah. Ah, the Go Juice escapades. Ah, they were fun. They were fun times, weren't they? God, there's so much work for this sculpture, but it'll be worth it, I'm sure. What's wrong with their boots? Oh, bloody hell, it's more of these horrible dread leather shit. Good God. We just need to destroy the dread leather. Honestly. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god, the effort, the work. So yeah, we just need to get rid of the dread leather shit. We ended up we just ended up with... We need to get rid of any dread... There you go, there's the dread leather. We just need to forbid that as well. I think we removed it from all of the tailor bench options. We just now need to make sure we just actually get rid of it. In fact, actually, we could just launch the dread leather at another colony. Can I just load up the dread leather? Yeah. Dread. That's people and animals. Items. Oh. Oh. It's Freya. Load everything into the pod that is dread leather. Go. And let's see if it loads up the things that are forbidden. Because they may be sort of, like, separate from the forbid rule. Maybe. Aha, okay. So basically, they are forbidden from touching the dread leather, which is fine. I can unforbid the dread leather items. There we go. And I don't know. Technically, it'll count as a good gift, like, because it has value. So it's not like it's evil and curses them and then they die horribly. It is just a case of we don't want us wearing it, and while it's in the colony, we won't make new boots and gloves because they count as we already have it. I think is that ready to launch now? We have everything? I think we do. Oh, hello, Freya. The real Freya. Hello. Go. What you doing, girl? Yeah, what you doing? Where you been sleeping? I know you've been sleeping somewhere. I think how this stuff is like... There's now fewer things. Oh, here we go. They are actually carrying the boots. Okay. Come on. Oh no, Little Horn didn't actually. Get rid of the boots. Marta's filling that up. Okay, we're nearly there. Okay. So we need to launch it to... Yeah. Unar is the empire, isn't it, basically? I don't think they did because I selected every dread leather item in the colony. Well, we can't send it... Ah, the Grey Empire. They're the ones. Whee! They were 12 before. Oh, Devilstrand ceremonial hood. Thanks. Very, very kind of you. I mean, it's Devilstrand. It's actually really valuable, so... yeah, thanks. We'll put that in the shop and someone will probably decide to wear it. Okay, you can stop working now and go and grab yourself something to eat. Or get yourself a pair of boots since we stole the other one. I like how you've got a scarf. You're a scarf wearer. Because that's the great thing about scarves. We look at this, and the scarf basically covers the jaw. It also covers neck and stuff like that. So I think this also covers the neck. So just one extra thing gets covered, the mouth. I think it's useful to do that. I think it's very useful. And plus, scarves. Scarves are stylish, you know? I think everyone should have a beautiful, beautiful Devilstrand scarf. What's these? These are going to be some pig fur gloves. Okay, Jackson. Well, you make those gloves. Glubs. Gillen wants their first treatment in 3 days, 11 hours. Jesus. Well, they're going to get unhappy, aren't they? Because you don't have a pod, for starters. And I'm assuming... let's have a little look, actually. Begin age reversal. What does it require? Hang on. I just wanted it to... ugh. Does it cost? Does it cost anything? Just time. I don't have an inherent problem with people having their treatments, but if it, you know, takes a lot of money or time, it's going to be a pain. 1 day. Okay. Well, let's make a new pod. Obviously, we're going to have to start thinking about where the hell we're going to put all these pods. Oh, Jackson has actually just gotten in. I don't know why they... I mean, okay. I guess I just told them and then didn't cancel the job. It's a bit late now, I suppose. Why don't they just become a baby or something? I think I'm going to interrupt the cycle. I don't think Jackson needs to be, you know, yeah. Oh, Chosen, what the fuck, dude? You decided to wear that mask. What the fuck, man? Chosen and Necromancer quipped about golden cubes. Oh, they're both wearing masks. What the fuck is wrong with these people? You're both insane. Maybe Necromancer was probably saying something as like a mocking thing. It's like, God, you're so obsessed with cubes, you idiot. And then Chosen didn't realize that it was like a sarcastic, insulty thing, like a mocking thing, and probably just agreed with it, like, wholeheartedly. Oh yeah, Wild Magic, you are old. Oh, so the nutrition, it has to be loaded up with nutrition, but that's about it. Well, at least that's something, I guess. I just love the fact that we've got the prisoners mining away. Install the telescope. We're going to install this in the garden. You can put it by the solar panels. I feel like that's sensible enough kind of location. Study the golden cube. Hey, Trillin. Well, you have successfully said hi. Oh, Kubler, the ugly housewife. Was it housewife? Yeah. Who was visiting and probably has nefarious plans. He's deciding to do unspeakable things to the Revenant. That's normally Paigey that does unspeakable things to the Revenant. Paigey's going to be really disappointed when the Revenant's exhausted and kind of already drained. Now, is it Sail or is it Sarli? Mad Fireball! Oh god! Jesus! It got bonked on the head. Walter. You just rescue Fireball. Oh, no, Fireball's fine now, apparently. Still gonna actually die. Hopefully they just walk away and don't destroy anything. But they didn't even actually trigger the trap. They just kind of... Oh, the sun's back out. What's the batteries like after the solar eclipse? I mean, the batteries are absolutely fine, actually. It's kind of funny. Oh, one of the batteries is disconnected since we... let's build another battery! Yeah, he just kind of slipped without triggering it. Well, sorry, Paddy, but you need to build this fence. Because, yet again... I mean, it's not an ideal place to put these creatures, is it? With the turrets. Rope all of the beasts. There we go. Oh, and Walter's automatically roped that little fucker. Yeah, I don't want them eating packaged survival meals. Lavish should not be packaged survival meals. Like, why would packaged survival meals be a whole thing? No. It's just... It's a waste to burn through the packaged survival meals when we've got literally meals here and gourmet soup and all of that. Conversion time. Oh. Convert Necromancer. What are they currently at? Nope. 64. Come on, Paigey. Do it. 52. Could be worse. There was a lot of chocolate there, that is true. It is in fact true. We don't want them... I don't really even want them eating cans of things either. Or baby food. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Or hay. Don't... Well, I suppose some things actually... Some creatures do eat hay, don't they? But the kibble, if you're lavish... but then again, who cares? If they'll eat what they want. Eat what you want. I think the ritual kind of gets locked when you do that. Or maybe not. That's a roll change. Yeah, the conversion ritual, because Pagey's the one that does the conversion ritual and Pagey's just used their ability, we can't do the ritual. But you have to kind of get them quite low before the ritual even works. Oh, look at the number of scarves that are being worn. I love it. What I don't like, though, is that patch of dirt here. So I'm going to put some concrete under the door, and then that should do it. How are you doing, Paddy? You're ready for food, aren't you? Well, once you finish that pod... Yeah, I think we did have something like that a while back. I'm not sure of the exact... At some point, when we next have an opportunity, I should have a little look and see what numbers it gives me. Because it gives you kind of rough idea as to the percentage chance of many rituals and things working. You know, the quality ratings and percentage probabilities and all of that. So we could always try it. Right, we are going to... well, we're going to let this get loaded. And then we're going to let Gillen do a thing. Oh my god, why are they hauling tomatoes? Don't fucking put tomatoes in there. What is wrong with these people? I swear to god. I can't... I don't think I can... Oh, here we go. So copy settings. Paste settings. People, just stop it. Like, out of all of the things... Out of all of the corn we have... You have like 2,000 fucking corn. And you're like, no, I'm going to grab the fucking tomatoes. It's like, what is wrong with these people? Cuba, that's correct. The corn. The corn. People. I swear to God. It'll be the death of me. Precisely chosen. Corn! Then they understand. What's Wild Magic doing? Consuming nutrient paste. And then after that, well, nothing except now you're going to do more sculpture things. You did like 200 progress the last time. What's Paddy? Oh, yes, sorry, I thought that was Walter's room for a second. It's a battery! Peppermint is now returned to the wild. Sad times. Now Wild Magic is going to continue on this. Look at that progress bar. God, there's like almost no movement on it whatsoever. It is such a long project. At the moment, people are generally quite happy. Delta's in a bit of pain from these various burns. Delta also has a mean odd scar, but that'll all be fine. You know, Delta's going to be in this pod for another 2.2 days, so we'll be fine. Butts tried to convert Mickey to his own ideology. Mickey was convinced and changed his ideology. Turned Mickey away from Nightmare Deep and towards Archotechnic Creed. I mean, I like how they've got their own little religious thing going on inside the prison. That actually amuses me. I like that. we now can draw shamblers, apparently. Which is definitely not going to end up in disaster. Perform a psychic ritual, draw hot animated corpses. While hostile, they won't attack your colony directly. They can be captured for study. Okay. So, it's not an attack thing like the flesh beasts. We can now summon zombies. Huzzah! So, question is, what do we do next? What do we do next? We still haven't figured out the Revenant invisibility. Void sculptures. You want void sculptures? In fact, yes, to be fair. That'll help with the ritual thing, won't it? Yeah, it will be. I like the idea of that. Yep. Let's put... there's not that many options here, so I'm just going to do 2. Void sculptures. And you want frenzy. Well, let's do those 2 then. That's fair. While they do still kind of wander around the map without any real goal. Yeah, so that makes sense. Oh, this is good. The only reason why I even have cream is there's this app, and I don't know whether it's a worldwide thing or a British only thing. I don't know. It's Too Good To Go, and this is not a plug. It's just something I have been using, and it's basically where stores that have leftover stuff that is going to go out of date, they basically say, hey, we're going to have some out of date stuff this evening. You pay almost nothing. We'll give you the stuff just while it's still in date. And then you get a load of stuff massively cheaper than normal. But you don't know what you're going to get. Mostly it's going to be kind of groceries and other perishables, you know, bread and meat. And meat's rare, but it does happen. And I've been doing that recently. And one of the things I got was a big tub of cream. And I'm like, I don't generally buy cream. I don't use it for very much. But I've got this chai masala tea. And it does say, should have it with cream. So tonight... I'm having the tea with cream. And I have to say, it works well with cream. I have to say. Should have put 4 bags of the tea in the pot, not 3 though. Needs to have the cream smooths it right the way down. So you still get the flavour and it's still nice, but that sharpness of the tea is overpowered a little bit with the cream. That's probably going to be a bit easy with the cream, to be fair. But it's good stuff. Oh. Looks like void sculptures are the way to go. An unsettling sculpture made from bioferrite. The psychic properties of bioferrite enhance the quality of any psychic rituals performed nearby. Up to 6 void sculptures can be connected to a psychic ritual spot. Awesome. Too late, little horn. And not that it would have made a difference. I just like the fact that Mickey's now been converted while in prison. It's such a bizarre... It's such a bizarre thing. Oh, Wouter's just grabbing some food. It's so bizarre. The whole thing of, like, you make a prison, but... Like, it even happens with Space Haven. You can make an area specifically for a particular peoples or a particular kind of person, whatever, and and then anyone just uses it. It's just one of those things. Minor break risk. Well, what's wrong with you? Slept on the ground, slept outside. Oh, do we need to give you beds? Oh, do we have to give these fuckers beds? Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Actually, no. You're the weird, one of the weird people. You're gonna. Here we go. This is for you. Get out of that bed and get into the other one. You don't get a fancy place. We don't trust you. Out in that room with you. Begone, thought. I don't know where that came from. hell was that? I mean, that was an explosion. There's no doubt about the explodiness. Oh. Fireball. Fireball finally succumbed to their wounds. Mostly from just blood loss. They just sort of bled out and then exploded. And because they're wild, technically, yeah, he just didn't report on a random wild animal exploding. So the question that occurs... Well, I blame the parents. Anyway. Yeah, because I don't think you can... Yeah. Shame you can't make these things into vending machines. I think I was gonna put a refrigerator there and then put it into an area that's like purchasing, because it is like basically a shelf. So in theory, should be good. Oh, I don't know. I mean, there are. To be fair, we're doing one right now. Yeah, basically we've got the Worshipful Village and the Ancient Complex, which we should do both of those. So, yeah, we do have some quests that we can be doing. We don't know what's in there, but there's got to be something good. And they're both 1 stars. They're easy ones. And then we've got the Venerated Terminal, which is going to get us into a fight, so we should probably send a few people. We're going to wait for Delta to come out of hibernation, refrigeration, whatever the fuck they're in. That's the relic quest. That one there. The Venerated Terminal. That's part of the relic quest. It's the last of 3, and I think then we find where Lockfinger is, the ancient weapon of kings. The longsword can be used for so it's basically it's a legendary plasteel longsword. I'm assuming it's got some other shit going for it, maybe. I don't know. All I know is it'll be a nice longsword, so someone can have the honor of wielding Lockfinger, the relic. Or we can put it in a display case. I don't really know how it works. But yeah. So we could, while things are going well, once Delta's out of the refrigerator in a couple of days, we can go and do that. I think it's well worth doing. Need warm clothes. Oh, I mean, they should just fucking wear warm clothes then. Are we gonna have to force them to wear something warm? They don't have gloves. Their comfortable temperature is... What's the temperature outside? 3. Okay, well, that's barely uncomfortable. I mean, I'm sure we could set them up all kinds of fucking crazy shit, but, I don't think I really knew what I was doing at that point. I mean, I had actually fully 100% did not know what I was doing, so, oh god, we've got a random fucking cube sculpture in there. Look at all these fucking cube sculptures. What is wrong with you, Chosen? You're insane. Oh, you're actually making another one. Excellent. And you're doing it in front of the guests. Could you please restrain your madness when the guests aren't here. Oh no. Gillen's now also making a cube in the prison. Yes, you're sharing your religion, I guess. Fuck. It's a poor quality cube. .2 days for more research. You are, in fact, the chosen one of the cube. It's reasonable, I suppose. Oh, we're getting more scarf made. Cubler has made a normal quality scarf. It's not ideal, but people are wearing scarves. So many scarves. I just love the fact that everyone's just red. Oh look, Wild Magic is getting some warm gloves instead of this crappy synth thread gloves, which look like they're falling apart. Why is the jade in here? It's odd, an odd thing for the jade to. Let's just link. Yeah, now the jade shouldn't be in there, so now it will not be in there. There we go. That will just have some random clothing on it. Oh, yep, you're destroying the old gloves. Good. You see, that system works. Tatty gloves come off, fresh gloves go on, tatty gloves get torn apart, new gloves get made out of the bits. Yeah, it works. It works. Yeah, Necromancer. It is what it is. Gillen's father and Littlehorn's grandfather have just randomly turned up. As they do. Come to visit their progeny. Me, or they're just moving quite fast. They seem quite speedy. I like how the one that passed through the dark, unlit caves and see a ritual circle. That must be kind of like, what's my son and your grandson gotten into? Is this a cult? Oh. Andronis. Let me just have a little look. Oh, Andronis is not actually any of the relatives of anybody that I can see. They just don't like anyone. They're just a generally mean person, it looks like. Dossies is basically vaguely knows people. I'm confused. There you go, Littlehorn, granddaughter. Or am I just being dumb? I suppose they're just... Yeah. I hadn't kind of clicked that Gillen and Littlehorn... I'd kind of forgotten that they were, related. Well, there we go. Well, you're not going to be able to see Littlehorn. I mean, Delta Halo. I don't know. What? Yeah? Hey? Who? Oh, is everyone just having just like a random party? It looks like everyone's just having a party. I approve of this. There's Wild Magic. You're meditating. Well, I'll tell you what you could do instead of meditating is make a fucking sculpture. It's a rod. It's just a rod for your back or whatever. Let's make a big bookcase. Big bookcase. And then we're going to move some books over, take out some of these little bookcases. Oh, it's a fucking marriage ceremony. Fuck, quick, get to the marriage. I didn't see that the marriage was happening. Did I just click off this? Paddy and Paigey are officially getting married. And Wouter's just kind of like, shit, fuck. I'll just stand here at the front. You're maybe the best man? You're the best man. What the hell? Isn't it beautiful? They're just kind of staring. I mean, to be fair, Chosen, it has been. Because Paddy was, like, completely obsessed with Paigey right when the colony first started. Was constantly asking her out, not getting anywhere. And then suddenly, it's just, like, saw their chance when Malak died horribly. And now, yeah, married. And apparently Fluff is pregnant. Fluff only has half a brain. But, you know, I guess you don't need more than half a brain to get pregnant. In fact, actually, I'd say it was the other way around. Half a brain seems to be a prerequisite for some people to get fucking pregnant. Anyway, enough of my opinions on things. Let's deconstruct the hidden conduits. Because as much as they are hidden, I don't want them there. So now there's just a general after party. We could almost put a refrigerator in here and fill it full of cakes. You know? I quite like the idea of putting a single unit refrigerator in here and filling it full of chocolate and cakes. Just desserts in general. That'd actually be kind of cool. I actually quite like conceptually it would be funny. It's a bit of a dirty room, unfortunately. And that's because it's not part of the house. The home, the thing. Yeah, guests aren't allowed in there. Yeah, then we'd have to have a table, and Mr. Blobby is pregnant. That is not something anyone wants to have to say. Guys, no one wants to have to say what I just had to say. But I blame you lot. You're all at fault. All of you. In fact, I'm so traumatized, I might have to have a break in a bit. So, marriage. Marriage is done. Oh, so Paigey's moved into Paddy's digs. Yeah, but that's not how it works. And Jackson's decided, oh fuck yes. Yeah, we're definitely having the unassign Paigey Paddy. And then who's, like, really important? Chosen. You're kind of important. You can go there. You can have a fancy room. It's quite nice because Paddy used to be there. But now Paigey and Paddy now share a room. Because they can. And Chosen gets an upgrade. You get your own bedroom and a little comfy chair. You got a little drapes there. A little rug. You know, a little table and a plant. It's really nice. We probably could get rid of the toy box and the baby decoration, to be fair. Probably don't need them. Babies. Yeah, it's a baby thing. Let's uninstall these things. Well, I suppose actually, we're gonna have to ask Paigey since it's or off by one if they were here. Oh god, yeah, you're gonna have to fill it full of cubes. Shit. I mean, not shit, but you know. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, no, that's fair. Oh my god, can't believe I'm having to actually do this. This is it's my own fault. My own fault. Good quality and above. I mean, you don't have that many good qualities. You have some normal qualities. Well, what I'll do is I'll uninstall the normal qualities. And then we'll just reinstall... And we'll just dot them around every bloody where. Ooh. There we go. What I'll do is have a little glance around at these. There's an excellent one here, made by Gillen. Where does Gillen sleep these days? The one that they made in their room is going to stay in the room. This one is a good quality Gillen. Okay, things are beginning to, Paddy, while you were there, you could have at least moved one of the other... Oh, that's a normal quality. We don't want that. Gross. Jackson, has it inspired inspiration? Furniture, art. Okay. Jackson, your crafting skills aren't great, but we should give it a go. Oh, you're already in the process of making a large sculpture. Nice. Go create. Do the thing. What? Oh, hang on. I know what's... I think I may have... There we go. Perfect timing, really. Cube Obsession, Gillen. Cube Obsession, Gillen. So you have made an excellent sculpture. We will install this. Oh, you've called it Extreme Vomit. No good. No good. Why not? Sure. We'll... Good. I will. I'm going to install it and then... I mean, I don't even. I don't fucking even. Yeah, maybe. I don't know why it's called that. We're probably about to find out. I don't think it's a good idea to find out, but we're gonna. Let's put it in where everyone eats. Hang on, there's a fucking fly thing in my... Where are you? Fucking die. It's like tiny black thing. It's not like I've even opened any windows recently. It's not been that warm yet. And these things worm their way in somehow. I mean, that's probably quite an appropriate term, to be fair. Anyway, so this excellent art made by Jackson called Extreme Vomit. Beauty 30. I feel like this extremely impressive throne room is made all the more impressive by the beauty. Anyway, the art. Extreme Vomit by Jackson. This carving bears an image of a solitary horse near a settlement. The well-balanced structure of the image almost conflicts with its unoriginal style. A mechanoid is shown in the distance. I don't know why it's called Extreme Vomit. I think we probably shouldn't question it. Okay, we should move all of the books over to the other bookcase. Okay, some of them have been moved. There we go. I suppose mechanoids could vomit up some kind of hydraulic fluid or lubricant or something. I don't know. Who made the baby stuff? I think it was Malak. But I don't think that they have authors because they're not art objects, so it doesn't really matter who made them. Yeah, there's no art on them, but I do think it was Malak. I know there's getting rid of things that Malak made. But I think pretty much everything in the room was made by Malak. I think so. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. To be honest, a lot of the time you don't even necessarily know who made it. Like, there's no way of telling. The top row, didn't I check these? Poor and normal. So yeah, they're a bit crap. We've got, I think one more is still yet to be moved. It'll get there, though. It'll get there. The Cube of Violence. I mean, that's a whole thing, I guess. Okay, Chosen, you're about to consume nutrient paste, but you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get you to move your own... Oh, Jackson's doing it. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it definitely a bit weird. So so it's up to you. I can move the baby related things into storage if you want. I kind of feel like giving you the option is a good idea. I don't know. Kind of feel like Off by One could do with their own room, you know? Where they're not going to get disturbed constantly. But yeah, the legendary royal bed. Good grief. 600 beauty. Jeez. So how is Paddy right now? Probably quite happy for the first time. Like, maximum happiness. I don't think we've ever seen Paddy maximum happiness. Or at least not for a long time. Got married. Luxuriantly comfortable. Got a good opinion of your wife. Got some sex in there. Got a party, an extremely impressive dining room, very impressive bedroom. The environment's pretty. The youngsters are happy. You've got your slice cap on. You're modded and you want to be. Yeah, you're happy. Oh, I see. I might actually move Delta over here and then put Off by One's room here. That would be kind of cute. We need more sculptures, though. Nope. Alright, let's continue with this giant sculpture. Oh god, what is this? Let's uninstall. Get rid of the cubes. Yeah, maybe. to the far side of the colony. Thing is that which side of the colony is nicer? It's all very nice to think that the central one is nicer because it's the older, the original. There's a lot of farming, sprinklers. Here, yes, you've got a solar panel, but it's super advanced, and you're all technology people. Pod launchers. Oh, there was a toolbox, wasn't there? You are correct. Yeah, the tool cabinet. It's a shame we can't get the smithy with the tool cabinet, but... Oh, there we go. Put it sideways. And then it links with all of the things. Yeah. But I feel like this is a nice area. I don't know why I'm thinking what's a nice area to live in, but it's kind of important. I think it does. You can put like loads of cabinets in, and I think they all do just multiply out. Could be wrong, but I think they might do. Inspired Creativity Jackson again. What? Okay, I mean, I feel like I need to make another large sculpture. No, it's not the statue we want you to make. Let's just see if we can... There we go. $100 metal. Or 100 something. Make a granite statue. I don't know why you've got a second inspired creativity, but yeah, a second child is a perfectly fine idea. Oh god. That would be super weird. Walag. What the fuck? I mean... I guess. Oh no, what's this? Cultist hate chanters. Haven't we had some of these before? 5 filthy, disgusting... Oh god, no, that's a lot. That's a lot more than 5. So we have 16 crazy fuckers. They're gonna do a hate chant ritual to force psychic rage into your colonists and drive them mad. Let's see where they decide to end up going. Because I'm assuming we got loads of silver from the Grey Empire. I'm assuming they're going to form a circle. Or is this semicircle part of the... Or are they distributed? They're all just distributed. I'm just going to see what actually is happening. We could summon the flesh beasts. That would be actually hilarious. Yeah, they're just chanting as it is. Yeah, let's summon some flesh beasts. Oh, 3 hours. Yeah, the mortars will be good, but if I send the flesh beasts, they will then disrupt the thing, whereas the mortars are inaccurate. They're really inaccurate. So I'm gonna wait for the flesh beast ritual to be available. So we're getting -5 hate chant whispers. I don't know how long it takes for the hate chant whispers to get stronger. I assume we've got enough time to wait for the flesh beasts. What are the other options? I mean, sending crazy fucking these guys. Let's draw animals. If it's low quality, they'll be manhunters. I think I'm gonna send some of these buddies. Boom rat attack. Meow. Have a look, make sure there's no one else. Go forth, my beauties, go forth! There are way too few likes. This is true. There definitely needs to be an amount of likeage. So yeah, we've got the draw animals, which, like you say, will go badly wrong, and there'll be man-eaters. But then we have to clear up the mess. And what if they come to us before them? Because they might like appear here or down here, at which point it's completely waste. The Shamblers aren't aggressive, so they won't... I think the Void Provocation, I don't really know. It'll be some kind of entity thing. I don't even know what that is. There's a chance that the Invoker will fall into a coma. I think the Flesh Beasts in 2 hours is the correct thing to do. In fact, if that is the case... Actually, no, fuck it. Let's just send the boom rats in. See what actually happens. Like, will it just be... Will they all just trigger the moment they get attacked? Although, bear in mind, they're not necessarily gonna get attacked. Oh, there we go. And it happens. There we go. It's happening. It's happening. It's working. Oh my god, he's getting nibbled to death. Oh, they don't respond when attacked. What? Oh. No, they just don't fight back at all. I'm guessing that means that this will escalate very quickly then. So yeah, I'm gonna put the boom rat attack around there. They can, but the thing is, I can't control them individually. I can only control them a little bit. Okay, let's go and Jackson, Little Horn. They're not even going to attack back. I'm just going to send in... Okay, Paddy and Pagey, married couple. Little Horn Jackson with the mega swords. It's time to kill. I mean, Wouter as well. Why the hell not, I guess. Wouter as well. Oh, Wouter's literally here. What? Where are they? Where are they going? Oh, now the cultists decide to attack. Yeah, they realized the chant wasn't working in the way they want. I mean, hang on a second. They're doing a hate chant. They want us to hate. Well, we hate them. So, it worked. Right? What's he got? A chain shotgun? Okay, Little Horn, you go after him. Yeah, we don't want no one with a fucking chain shotgun fucking us up. That shield will hopefully help. You guys need to position yourself in slightly better positions, like taking cover stuff. Wouter, yeah, you keep moving that way. Jackson, you just fuck him up. Death of Boomrat. That's fine. The guy's now on fire. Okay, now he's gonna get intercepted. Now I did have the boomer attack around him, but the boom rats are kind of a bit... He can force kill, no pack available. I figured this out before, but now I can't kind of remember how you do it. Oh, there we go. No. Yeah, I think the boom rats are dying horribly. It was not me. There we go. Bear's taken them out. Little Horn's shield's still up. Death, death. Jeez. Your child was still unborn. I mean, oh, look, this fucker's up there. I didn't even kind of click. Fleeing fire. Shit. Literally an enemy is on fire and you're running away. I am trying to be careful about friendly fire. Oh, damn it. They're being a bit... There we go. Get those in melee. Boom rats are dying left, right, and center. How is this guy not dead after being hit by a fucking mono sword? Like... How is he even capable? His leg's been cut off. But somehow he's not actually like, oh my god, his jaw just has taken a 19-point slice. The two polar bears are now keeping the chain shotgun people. I'm still working on how you do the whole controlling the bears. One of them's bleeding quite badly. Wouter, we need you. Jackson is not in a great position. I am going to use Wouter's abilities. Might have to use them on Jackson. Well, that's what I'm thinking. I just don't want him scared of fire again, you know? I mean, that didn't exactly do a huge amount. That was a lot of hemogen that actually got used up then, which is actually really disappointing. Because coagulate's gonna really fuck him up. Jackson is 5 hours from death. Little Horn's gonna go up there. I thought they were just in a trance. You know what I mean? Didn't realize that they were actually gonna put up a fucking fight. Yeah, we know. To self-destruct? I don't like the sound of that. Jackson's back up. I thought they were... Okay, I'm confused. I thought they were down. Well, these cultists are definitely, yeah. Fuckers, I think's the bottom line. Well, what's the crisscrossy swords, I wonder? Because it's made kills, possibly? Actually, I'm gonna say ceasefire for a bit, because if we, I don't think so. I think one of the both the bears are a little bit fucky. Weird how when I do that I can't right click on the bears at the bears at all. So I'm just gonna have to tend without medicine. Oh! A couple of them went that way, and one of our random guys just fucking got downed. I mean, they were the ugly ones, so we don't give a shit about them. Okay, Jackson. Wouter, Jackson, Little Horn. Let's go. Nice shooting. Okay. They're unconscious. They're getting medicated. They all seem to be still down. We've got 5 humans. 3 are on their feet here. Another one there's down. Where's the other one? It says 5. Yeah, Sale is wounded, that is true. Oh, there's one. Now he's gonna get gunned down by turrets. So I feel like probably okay, but just on the off chance, I'm gonna put 2 people there. But it looks to me like it's just these 3 are the main ones now. Oh fuck, Little Horn is down! How? You've just been taken out! Okay, Patty. We need you. Pagey, don't care what you're doing. You're not doing it anymore. Well, you've got no special abilities right now. So this guy's got minimal manipulation. Paddy head there. Pagey head there. God damn it! Fuck me! What is going on with our guys? No jumping, nothing. Will Horn is... God, there we go, that guy's down. There we go, bears! Fuck. Well, the moment it said, oh, they're too busy chanting to blah, 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 I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, well, there's no point going crazy. Okay. Oh my god, Jackson's lost a leg. No immediate danger, though. Well, that's something, I guess. Pagey, rescue Jackson. It was a... Paddy, rescue Little Horn. What's the imminent... Okay, cool. Wouter, I know you're kind of desperate for death rest. But you're also bleeding a bit. But, you know, you're not going to die anytime. Cuba. Okay, Wouter. Rescue them. Nobody's in imminent death chance. I mean, that guy's just being annoying. Oh, he's gonna bleed to death in 9 hours. Lucifer is pregnant, apparently. What the fuck? That was a bit of a harsh one. Only 2 important people, two people down. 1 person unimportant. And they're dead now. That's good. Necromancy, you can go about your business, I suppose. Our 2 brave bears. Screen Rave has just like killed 4 people. Beer, none. None of them are in immediate danger. Paddy, you're going to consume nutrient paste. I'd rather you actually tending to Little Horn would be the priority here. A new quest has become active. It is called Betrayal Offer. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. This is what these survivors were all about. A tribesman of the Rebbe kinship has learned that Kubler and another refugee are being hosted at the Mechanical Mountain. He is enemies and wants to see her dead. Do we really care about a psychic shock lance? Kind of feel like I don't care. We could just refuse treatment and let them die. I mean, although one of them is no immediate danger. Oh, advanced bionic legs for Jackson, which would be super useful with them being a melee combatant. Look at that. That was some good stuff. But yes, it's Uber leg time. I think they require some very, very cool things. Is it the bionic legs? Let me double check, because I don't think it is. Or maybe they are. Are these the ones? I thought the bionic legs, or the bionic bits, were like, were the sort of like normal level of bionic. Because if I turn around and do this, you have bionic, yeah, so there's definitely a higher level. I think so, Chosen. I bet it requires this. Titanium and stuff. I think we're not at the stage where we can do the full-on advanced bionics, because I bet it requires titanium and computer components and advanced, you know what I mean? That sort of stuff. That's what I think it is. Whereas... I think so. Military-grade bionics. Yeah, I think it's going to be built by these. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that the robotic engineering, the robotic assembler's needed. I think we should just get the I mean, these are better than normal legs. Am I right? I think I'm right. Yeah, these are better than normal legs. So I'm gonna just create a bionic leg. Double check the health of everybody else. Nothing major from Little Horn, just some, I mean, I say just some minor injuries, but that was a nasty, yeah. Burns, but it doesn't matter about you. Wouter. Yeah, Wouter, come on, dude. Although Wouter is really, really slow. Well, that's the thing, is I'm not 100% sure how all that works, and it's getting on a bit, and I'm kind of flagging a little bit. So I'm not so sure whether we're going to figure that out this session or not. But I know that it's another whole process. We need the titanium, we need to somehow get the computer components, and there's a lot of other bits. Not unattainable, but certainly it's a whole other thing. Oh, look at that. Look at all that. Well, Jackson, we're going to get you sorted. Delta, well, we would definitely have you construct the good stuff, but yeah, Little Horn, we'd have you construct it. Wild Magic, you're meditating. Well, could you just fabricate a leg, please? Yeah, okay, Paigey. You seem to be the brood mother of the group. Ah, here we go. Try for baby. Go on, Walter. Carry that bleeding dude. Why has no one treated Sale? They're just bleeding openly. Necromancer, can you do doctory things? Guessing not. That is a very good point. Wouter does need blood. Wow, you've picked up 9 hemogen packs. I hope you're just gonna, like, pick up 1. And eat it. You can't have 9 packs of blood, you fat fuck. Melik and Squee2 are just running around like a pair of crazies. Okay, Paddy wants to rest. Well, I don't think Paddy should be resting. Paddy's gonna clean up the hospital, actually. I mean, you're treating your fellow patient, so I suppose that's okay. I think we're good. Oh. Alta's still bleeding. Oh, you really, really just want to just drink all of the blood. Oh, I think you are just wanting to just consume it all. I think you did drain a lot of blood. That's just 2 packs, though. That's kind of more acceptable. Oh, come on, get in bed. And then where's the nearest doctor that's of awesomeness? I mean, Paddy, I know you're asleep, but I mean, Sale is tending to a rat. I mean, okay. That's a whole thing, I guess. Okay. Of course, yes. The boom rats are definitely incredibly important. Ah, shit. Infestation. At least we've managed to medicate everybody, and the infestation appears to be behind a closed door. Why, Necromancer? Why a flesh beast your answer to everything? Okay. Well, I mean, this is a natural bottleneck. We position some people here, get some sandbags. Oh, they are going to start eating the rocks. That's the only problem. So they might eat their way out. That's quite a few bugs. We can let up some traps and turrets and. Okay, well, that's a whole thing. That's a thing for next weekend, I think. We are at that stage. I'm flagging. It's been an interesting month. It's not even is it? Yeah, it's probably been about a month I've been like this. Great. I mean, exactly. We got lots of insect jack and insect meat, which is useful for biofuel. We make all of our fuel out of that. Ready to make napalm shells and stuff like that. Which is always a benefit that we. One should not forget the benefit of delicious insect meat. But we're gonna do some music. Because why the hell not? I don't know what's going on with this, but it's music. Alright, Necromancer, you take care, man. I'm not gonna be much longer either, to be fair. I'm oof. What an interesting session. Weird cultists and summoning flesh beasts and rearranging rooms. Marriage was in the air. Marriage, that was good. That was fun. Managed to get everyone's moods back up with various things. Paige finally is now tending to her dead husband's wood. Off by one apparently is old enough for their own room now. Which is, you know, a thing. And there's Freya. The beautiful, beautiful Freya. I mean, I guess I am. Like, I think it was more a case of, I think I'm getting better at getting the mask back on, if that makes sense. Which perhaps not as reassuring as you'd like, but it is what it is. Well, the real Freya is here in the room. Hello. Oh, where have you gone? Where the hell did she go? Did I imagine her? She's not here at all. Okay, that was weird. I could have sworn I looked down and saw her looking up at me like she normally does when I'm sat here and winding it all up the stream, and no, she's not in the room at all. I think I'm imagining things. It happens. Oh, the 2024 stuff. Not really, no. I have not touched the 2024 stuff. I'm still well and truly fixated on 2014 PHP and DMG and Monstrous Manual and all that shit. I know they're all technically compatible, but yeah, I've not touched the most recent one yet. Well, I have my ways of finding out things. Now, Raise Dead is normally a 5th level spell, if I remember. If I filter for that. So it looks like it's 1 hour, touch, still requires 500 gold piece diamond, revive dead creature, 10 days, so the 10-day limit hasn't changed. It arrives at 1 hit point. Yeah, still you start at 1 hit point when you come back after the hour. Doesn't restore any missing body parts. Doesn't restore any missing vital body parts either, so it doesn't always... But it closes mortal wounds, so if someone skewered you through the heart, it'll bring you back. But if someone has cut out your heart, it won't. And you get a penalty until you finish a long rest. So basically, the Raise Dead, the standard 5th level Raise Dead that 9th level casters can cast to bring people back, specifically clerics, yeah, it's there still. I'm assuming that when you're talking about they said when you die that's it. It may very well be like a homebrew rule that a particular DM has. I mean, I think a Freya-sized T-Rex would be fucking awesome. But yeah, Raise Dead seems to be basically unchanged. The wording is slightly changed between 2014 and 2024, but generally speaking, it's exactly the same. 5th level, takes an hour, 500 gold piece diamond, you come to 1 hit point, doesn't replace missing vital body parts or any missing body parts, and you get a -4 penalty to pretty much everything, at least it looks like it, until you finish a long rest. And then it reduces down bit by bit. So yeah, I think it might have been a specific rule. I can have a little look at the resurrection spell specifically. No, I mean it's not standard rules. And resurrection at a glance looks like it's the same, because that's a different spell. It's a higher level spell, which brings you back on full hit points. Also, it'll work on creatures that have been dead for longer. Although the new resurrection... Oh no, it's still a century. But yeah, basically, as far as I can see, new D&D Raise Dead spell basically hasn't changed. So yeah. I mean, I know that some, because obviously if you're low level, death can definitely still mean game over, because you just don't have high enough level people to raise you. As I say, it's a level 9 thing, Raise Dead. Now you do have Revivify. Let's have a look at that, because that's a 3rd level spell, so you only need to be level 5, but that's, you've got like a minute. Like, that's how you get people back after a minute. Doesn't work on old age, doesn't restore missing body parts. Yeah, so basically Revivify has also not changed. But yeah, that's basically the maximum you're going to get. You've got to be level 5 for the 1 minute bring them back. So immediately after combat, if you've won, then you can bring them back. Or level 9 to cast the 5th level spell, Raise Dead, which works within 10 days. Or level, whatever, I don't know, 13 for Resurrect, which is like the super powerful one. I can't remember how many times I've been in parties that have cast Revivify, the 3rd level version. After a fight, bringing people back. But yeah, I think some DMs might want a bit more of a brutal, hardcore kind of a game, so some of them might turn around and say, yeah, bringing people back from the dead doesn't exist in my world. And at the end of the day, remember, when you're playing D&D, if the DM has their own little homebrew stuff, so based on my understanding, Chosen, so the normal rules as written in D&D 2014, don't know about 2025, is that if you receive an amount of damage that would take you to... So basically, this happened to one of my characters, right? So let's start with smaller numbers, might make it a bit easier. So let's say you got 20 hit points. That's your maximum number of hit points, 20. So you're quite low level. And let's say you take 10 hit points of damage, so now you're on 10. If you now take 30 damage, you instantly die. You don't just start bleeding out, you instantly die. Because after that 30, the first 10 takes you down to 0, and there's 20 left over, which is equal to or greater than your maximum health. You instantly die at that point. So that's not... If that's what you mean by what you've just said, that you never... There isn't such thing as negative health, but I can see where you're going by calling it that, because there used to be negative health. Go down to -10, you instantly die. That was a long time ago. That's like 2nd edition. But nowadays, it's a case of you never actually go to minus health. It just means if you're on 0 and you take an amount of damage equal to your maximum health, or there's an amount of damage left over equal to your maximum health or greater, then yes, you instantly die. You don't go into bleed out mode with death saving throws. You're just dead. But you can still be brought back to life. That doesn't destroy you in any way that prevents that. Yeah, bear in mind that again, there is no such thing as being below 0 health. I know it sounds a bit weird, but yes, if any leftover damage gets kind of thrown away, unless it's equal to your maximum health or more, and then you just die. And again, you're still not going to minuses. It might be helpful to think of it as minuses, but it's also, remember that it isn't. But again, that's still normal death. That's just the equivalent of having failed your death saves or being kicked in the head a few times by an angry orc while you're prone on the floor. That's still just, you're dead. But you can still get revivified. You can still get raised dead. But yeah, it is one of those things. Yeah, D&D is a fun thing. You know, the DM is right. No, basically, from the sounds of it, they're just running the normal rule. I can't remember whether that's particularly like it's an optional rule in the book, or whether it's just a flat rule. Like, there are optional rules in the DMG, in the player's book, like flanking. Like, most people I know use the flanking rule, but it is actually an optional rule. Feats. Building your character in a site and giving up feats. Feats are an optional rule, but almost everybody uses feats. It's like, you don't even mention that you're using feats, because of course you are. There's a lot of things like that which are optional, but everybody kind of uses them. But yeah, the whole massive damage instantly killing you, yeah, happened to one of my second level, well, technically we're first level at that point, and I took a spear to the chest, and my bye character. No death saves for me. It was literally exactly what needed to kill my poor Vayner. She was a complicated character. Shame I might still get to play her, because there's going to be a rescue thing, because that campaign carried on. I created a new character, blah, blah, blah. And also remember, whenever you're watching things, if it's something like Critical Role, I love Critical Role. I can't quite get my brain around watching it, if in the sense that it's a lot of time investment, and it's not the whole episode. Like, not all of the episode is entertaining. One of the things that they do, they don't get the rules right all the time, and they will be running house rules. So it doesn't sound like you're using that, because they use resurrection magic and stuff to bring people back. But yeah, it's sometimes it can be a bit confusing. Sometimes people can get things wrong. Sometimes they run their own house rules. Yeah, it's one of those things. Anyway, I'm gonna head off, because again, I'm just drained, and it's one of them things. It's been a good run. Been a good run. So thank you to everybody in the live chat for oh god, I think I am Pagey. I'm gonna sit in bed. I'm gonna probably put some random short on YouTube, one of those like 10-minute science show things, because I like the science show. But I'm gonna fall asleep before it's even finished. But thank you to everyone in the chat for keeping me company and keeping me distracted and offering advice and criticism and voting and stuff like that, and meow level things. Do remember what Freya says. Definitely like, subscribe, and click on the bell icon, blah, 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 and all of that stuff, because it really helps, apparently. And thank you to all of my adepts, Walter, Necromancer, that Monocam, Nakomi Summers, Darth Malek, Miss X Trillion, S. Strudel, Hellfire, Dorrigan, and Finkel. Thank you to all of my apprentices. You're all amazing. I will see you all on Wednesday for more Mind Over Magic. We'll see how we can get on with that. Finally, get your new research chamber done, Chosen. Why are you always the researcher, Chosen? Why? Why is this a thing? It's just like a curse now. And it's not even like I always pick you. It's like I always have people put their, like, I'd like to be, and I roll dice, and you just get picked every bloody time. And then you end up being the researcher. Lol. It's sometimes safer. True. That is true. Anyway. Let's get going. Thank you very much, guys. Cheerio.